Hi there everyone, welcome to Inside Android. Today we are going to talk about widgets. Today we are going to create a widget for our application. Now first question, what is a widget? A widget is a small gadget or a control of your Android application which can be placed on the home screen. The widgets are very handy as they allow us to put our favorite application on the home screen and we can directly access them. Okay. We have seen multiple widgets like music widget, weather widget, clock widget, etc. We are going to create a widget and we will put a button on it and we will put a listener on it. So let's see how we can create this widget. Okay. First of all, I want you to go to this new widget and just click on app widget. Okay, so I'm going to name it first widget and then click on finish. But before clicking on finish, you can just go through this minimum width. Okay, so if you set it to, if you notice here, it will take 2 cells. Okay, if you place it, if you select 3, it will take 3 cells. Okay, so in this way, but for now I'm just going to take it 3 cells and yeah, this will be it. Okay, the resizable will be for both vertically as well as horizontally. Okay, and I'm just going to press finish. Now here, if you can see, we have got this first widget.kt class. Okay, I'm going to use Kotlin for the widget. Here, if you see, you will get these three methods: on update, on enable, and on disable. Okay, and these three are available to us through app widget provider. Okay, so this is a class provided to us by Android. Okay, now on update, we have created Android Studio has created this method update app widget, which passes context. This is widget manager and this is ID of this particular widget. Okay, so what is this widget ID now? Let me first of all remove this on enabled and on disabled. We don't need them for now, so we can just remove them. Okay, so what is this app widget ID? So when you install an application, there can be multiple widgets of an app. Okay, and there are widgets of other application as well. So for all the widgets, Android OS provides a unique ID. Okay, and this is the ID which is provided to us by the Android OS. Okay, so app update widget, this is the functionality which we are getting. So just for the just for the better understanding, I'll remove this entirely. Okay, if you go to the project and res layout, you can find your first widget.xml. This is the XML which is created by Android Studio. Okay, if you want to see how our widget looks, you can click on the run button. Okay, so we haven't done any changes on the activity main file, that's why hello world is visible. I can just close this for now. Even the main activity.kt I can close for now. Here, if you see, I can click on this, click on widgets, click on here, and I can put it here. Okay, so this is the layout of the first widget which is shown here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to remove this particular text view, and instead of this I want to place here a button. So just remove this. I can minimize my emulator for now and write here text view, or I can create a button here. Okay, and this button will have the text of open web. It will have a text color white, but it is not needed. As you can see, it is already white. Okay. If you want to change the background color, you can go to app widget container theme, go here, and you can see this is the background color we have given light blue. I can give it a white. Okay, so this will be white, our background will be white. Okay, now let us just give an idea of this button. So what I want to do is I want to open a website when I click on this button. Okay, so I will name it and I will give it an idea of open web button. Okay, on my first widget.kt, this is what I'll do. First of all, I'll add this first widget.xml to this particular widget, to this particular widget, okay, and then I'll put a listener over this button. So let me show you how we will do that. First of all, I'll create a view, and this view is not just a view, it is a remote view. Since we are using it in widget, that particular view is named remote view now. So I'll name it remote views, and I'll create it this way, remote views, and this will take two parameters. First is the package name, so I'll get it package name by context.package name, and the layout. So my layout will be r.layout.first widget. Okay. Secondly, now what I want to do is I can just I want to set a listener over this button. Okay, but since it is not just my activity, I can't just directly put a listener over this button. So what I'll do is I'll create a pending intent, okay, and that pending intent I'll pass it with this button. Okay, so let me show you how we can do it. So I'll create a pending intent. Okay, so I'll put it this way. This will be intent.action view. Okay, this intent will have flags of new task, since I want to start a new task whenever this intent will be triggered. Okay, and I'll put a data. So here I have to pass the data which I want to pass. So here I want to open my website, so I'll pass URL of my website, which is https insideandroid.in. Okay, now we have the intent ready with us, but this intent needs to be triggered at a particular point at later stages. Okay, so for that I need to create a pending intent of this intent. So I'll create a pending intent in this way, pending intent dot get activity. Here I'll pass context 0, and then I'll pass intent, and then again 0 as a flag. Okay, now we have the intent ready with us, we have a pending intent with us. Okay, what we can do is we can pass this pending intent to our view. Okay, so here I'll pass a set on click pending intent. Okay, so this method will set my pending intent on click action. Okay, so first of all it is taking me a view ID. So my view ID is open web button. This open web button is the ID of this button. Here I'll do comma, and I'll pass my remote, and I'll pass my pending intent. Okay, so whenever I'll click on this button, my pending intent will be triggered. Okay, and this pending intent will open this particular URL. Okay, so now we have our layout ready. Now also we have set a intent and then create a pending intent. Then we have set a click listener. Okay, now we can update our widget. So for doing that, I'll do app widget manager dot update app widget. Here I'll pass the ID. So I am getting ID here. So I'll pass ID, comma, and the remote view. Okay, so this method is provided to us by the Android itself. Okay. So these are the changes which we have to do. So let us see how our app actually looks now. Okay, so we have our example here, and if you see closely, okay, so we can close the application. Now if you see, this is our application. Okay, this is our widget. Since we have updated the first widget, okay, this is looking like this. Let me change the background color, much better looking. Okay, so here is my application, and here is the widget which I have changed. Okay, if you click on open button, okay, I have set this particular pending intent. Okay, so ideally we should open a browser with this URL. So when you click on open web, this opens a browser, and this opens the URL insideandroid.in. So this is how our widget was created. So this is for now. Thank you so much. Do like, share, subscribe, and do comment below for any doubt. Thank you so much.